Greetings, wise ones. This is Melissa from 8th House Wisdom, here to bring you a brief astrological overview of 2022. 2022 is a better vibe than 2020 or 2021. However, compared to the other years, the astrology shows that the feelings and the energy will be a bit segmented, specifically into four parts. The first period is January into March. This is the workhorse of 2022 with so many planets posted up in Capricorn. This energy is going to cause us to take a second look at our values and traditions across the world. Capricorn's father energy is going to create big changes in the global economy with a focus on being conservative. In places where being conservative won't work, people will operate from a mentality of scarcity. All of this is pointing to the fact that we will need to change the way that we allocate and manage our resources. This dynamic has a possibility to play out really big in the U.S. stock market. During the time of March through May, which is Pisces and Taurus season, things will seem a little spacey and delusional. The astrology of this time points to some repeated aspects from the 1920 Spanish flu pandemic, which we've been paralleling for the past 2 years. End of March and early April may in fact become the peak of this fourth wave of the Omicron variant of COVID that we're dealing with, or some other global event related to the virus and its effects, especially after stationing Neptune at 20 degrees in Pisces on or around February 22nd, which will activate the Neptune return for the United States. We may, in fact, experience some misjudgments about how to safely proceed into the summer with the virus, like the way that happened in June of 2021 when Neptune retrograded into Pisces, prompting us to remove our mask earlier than was prudent due to wishful thinking. We also need to remember that the lunar nodes have changed from Gemini and Sagittarius into Scorpio and Taurus. So April and May is also going to be eclipse season. Eclipses are linked to personal events in your chart and significant world events that impact us all. So we really need to watch out for that as well, especially in the areas of personal and community or shared finances. Summer, from June to September, is when we will experience the bulk of retrograde season. That's when the global energy will be about going within, slowing things down, and potentially dealing with gridlock because multiple planets are backwards in their motion. August will present some log jams on the world stage due to a powerful fixed sign T-square in the sky, which also means reactivating the Scorpio-Taurus axis of security and stability. The end of the year is when it really goes down. Between October and December, we will be experiencing an intensity of energy brought to us by the planet Mars retrograde in the dual sign of Gemini. When the planet of war and energy meets up with the winged messenger Mercury, you can expect for there to be some significant changes in communication and data technology that may seem quite aggressive. Like the echoes of the Pandora Papers released late 2021 and all the expose around social media, there could be some major shifts brewing in the areas of digital identities, data protection, and cybersecurity. Plus, more capacity in the global economy to formally adopt cryptocurrencies in more significant ways and to create more multi-country unions like the European Union. Oh, and let's not forget that by this time, Facebook will firmly be established under its new name of Meta, adding to the other technological giants who might be undergoing some fiery changes at the end of the year. So, in summary, 2022 is giving much better energy than the last 2 years, but it still presents with a few bumps in the road. The most challenging times for us to deal with are occurring right now through May. Again, be on the lookout between April and May for the eclipse dates to see major world changes take place, as well as some significant personal ones for you. Retrograde season happening in the summer supports us in doing some rethinking of our plans for our highest good, with August kicking off even more global events and leading us into a fall and winter where we're rethinking communications and the digital world will be key. Remember that knowledge is power. So I hope you are able to use this brief rundown of the year for your highest good. Blessed be, wise ones.